skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul.
Hello, my besties. Have you seen those little trees at the Dollar Tree? Wondering what to make out of them? They're so cheap and flimsy, but I know how to transform them into something amazing. So grab Mr. Skelly or any other favorite garden stake and let's get started. Press thumbs up and hit the red button. Subscribe to my channel and become my bestie. First, we are going to fluff up all the pine tips and then connect the trees together. We can throw out these plastics, we don't need them. And depending on your sign, you can connect your trees either side by side or one on top of the other, like so. And I think we do need to make our base longer to accommodate this garden stake. So grab a few zip ties and connect the trees together. We are going to cover the tip of the tree pole with a piece of ribbon. Just use some hot glue and wrap it around. Grab a pipe cleaner, tie it to that tip, and make a loop hanger. Next, we are going to use 10-inch wide deco mesh, and we are going to cut 8 pieces 20 inches long. As you can see, I don't use any special tools, just a cardboard which is 10 by 10. When I flip it over, I get exact pieces 10 by 20, just cut on one side. Besties, have you ever tried making craffles? You don't know what they are? Combination of a curl and raffle. Let me show you. You are going to curl up one end, clip it, turn it around, curl up the other end, walk your fingers through the middle, and pinch. And just like that, you got a cute little craffle. You are going to use the pine tips of the trees, twist tie them to attach the mesh. And you're going to add one here, here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all around. Let me show you one more time how to make a craffle. Roll up one end, clip it, turn it around, roll up the other end, walk your fingers through the center, pinch, and there you go. Attach your craffle right there on the side. All right, one more. Okay, we got one side done. Repeat same thing on the other side. All right, so we got both sides done. That's 6, and we have 2 pieces left. Normally we would attach them on the top, but first let's see where the sign's gonna be. And it looks like we could use some extra mesh around his neck on both sides. By the way, isn't he cute? I love the vintage vibe. If you do too, please give me some skulls emojis. All right, we got our base done. Nice and full and so budget friendly. $2.50 for the trees and half a roll of mesh. Hi, Coco. You're always asking where she is. She's usually napping by me. Yes, so a very nice budget friendly option to make your wreath bases out of Dollar Tree trees. And let me just measure. It's 24 inches long. Perfect for a garden stake sign and great value. The only thing, I'm gonna remove the welcome plaque for now because I have an idea to give him a bow tie and I think it would get covered. So we're gonna put it to the side for now and attach the garden stake first. Of course, we are going to use the pine tips and just twist tie it on. Another reason why I love using the pine bases, because it makes attaching everything so easy. Look at this, so nice and secure. And at the top, we can just thread the pine tip through his hat. There was a little hole there, and bend it down and secure it that way. And now the fun part. Like I mentioned, I want to give him a bow tie, and I have this beautiful damask pattern ribbon, 4 inches wide. If you don't want to order online, you can find 4-inch ribbon at the Dollar Tree, a plain orange. And follow me. Look how easy you can make a bow. 6-inch tail, pinch, hold, 12 inches, pinch, simply fold in half, boom, you got your 6-inch loop. Yeah, that's perfect. Measure 12 inches, pinch, fold, pinch it all together, and again, cut a 6-inch tail, and then tie your bow. Just use a pipe cleaner or a floral wire. Fix your tails and the loops, and you move that wire to the back of the bow because you're gonna use it to attach the bow to the wreath. And there you go. Pretty simple bow. Oh, by the way, yes, I just fold under the edge on the 4-inch ribbon like that. But if you like, you can cut a fishtail as well, whatever is your preference. All right, let's tie the bow under his chin. And look how fancy he looks. And then I decide to make 2 more craffles and cover that garden stake. You know, I didn't realize that normally a big bow goes there, but since he has a bow tie, there's not going to be a bow that could cover that up. So with this design, you need extra deco mesh right there. And now we are going to cut some ribbons and add them all around the wreath. Dollar Tree has a nice selection for Halloween. I'm cutting 12 inches long pieces. Not sure how many yet. Just 2 pieces of the fancy ribbon, and the rest the regular Dollar Tree ribbon. We're gonna cut the fishtails. And I just want to spread that beautiful damask pattern here and there. So we have the bow through the center, and we want to attach at the top and then at the bottom. Diagonally across because that's pleasing to an eye. And I'm just throwing in a couple ribbons in there, fold in half, find a midpoint, pinch it, and use the pine tips to tie it down. Just twist tie it and fluff up all these ribbons. Okay, turn it around and repeat same thing on the other side. And the pine tips at the bottom are a little bit shorter, or if you cannot find the pine tips that you need, you can use a pipe cleaner, of course. All right, and now as you can see, we have a lot of black mesh. We just need to bring some color there. So mix and match your ribbon tails and just twist tie them there a few bunches. that's good for now. Let me see on the other side. Yeah, we definitely need some here as well. I'm gonna have to cut more, but for now, let's just add this here. All right, so I have only orange and black left, so I'm just gonna layer, black on top of orange and orange on top of black. Since these are sheer ribbons, it really works out great. Take a look up close. Two totally different looks depending which ribbon's on top. All right, so I'm just gonna go around and see where else I can fill in some holes. Remember that welcome plaque that we removed? How about we add it right there? I kind of like it like that, a little bit of center of balance. And since it's light, I'm just using a lot of hot glue and just going to glue it down to the mesh. All right, let's hang it up so you can see it better. And now the fun part of decorating with some picks. I have these cute little ball picks. Also Dollar Tree sells Halloween balls. We can add those. Fern. Anything you might have on hand that goes with your color scheme. I'm gonna add this one in the top corner. Just trim it a little bit. And when you insert it, you can help yourself with the pine tips and also reinforce with hot glue. I have one more, so I'm gonna add it in the bottom corner diagonally across. At this larger cluster, I have just one, but I can split it in half. I think we can add it over here on the side. And the second half on the opposite side. How about here? Let's see how this Dollar Tree fern would look here. I'm just gonna cut it apart. Insert here. It's a bit long, so let me just trim the bottom. I think it's good. It adds a little bit more texture there and color. So don't be afraid to try things. You never know. Sometimes you might be surprised how nicely things work out. So I will continue cutting these apart and inserting in any empty spots that I have around my wreath. I love that we can bend these things and make it fit and also add sort of like a movement to a wreath. Take a look. And the short pieces come in handy too because you can fill in any smaller gaps. I'm gonna add one more bushel, so I wind up adding 3. The Dollar Tree ornaments are great fillers too. I just removed the little plastic tip because it usually falls off and it's really not needed, so I rather put glue directly on the ornament so it stays in place. I love the orange one with the spider web. Let's see where we can stick it so it's visible. I guess right there under the sign. It wouldn't be Kathy's wreath without a cherry on top, right? Or a little spider or 2 or 3. Let's see. Please give me a little cherry or spider emoji if you are still watching. And this adorable blink blink spider, I have a great idea. Trim away the legs and let's add it as one of his teeth. What do you think? Amber tooth? Why not?
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood.
What are you doing, Tweety? Don't you think about it? Don't you even think about it, sweetie?
For those of you who haven't heard, Tweety had escaped before, actually twice. So I'm very lucky to have her back.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder.
Look at this baby, how she misses me. I can't leave her for a second. Okay, my besties, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video and you're gonna recreate the Halloween swag. If you don't celebrate Halloween, you can use the same idea for any other garden stake and create something that you really like, okay? Make sure you tag me, share with me. Can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock